already. So please go and check your LMS. It is uploaded under the title of Resource Materials for Practical Day Schools. So the name of your document is Practical Guide Lesson 1. So please download that document first and try to do the questions given in that document. So this is the document you can see there. In this practical guide, today, first we are going to discuss the today's first lesson that is related to singly linked list. So my dear students, a C program has been given in this document. That program is demonstrating the operations that can be performed in the singly linked list. So you are asking to copy and paste this code in code blocks. Code blocks is the IDE you have used in your C programming practicals. So use the same IDE and create a new file, empty file. Then copy and paste this code and then try to run it. When you are running this program without any error, then you have to do 10 questions. These questions are related to the operations that can be done using a singly linked list. So this is the whole activities you have to done in today's practical session. Okay, my dear students, do you have any questions or issues related to this practical guide?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, is this a single program?
Yes, this is a single program. Please copy paste all the code lines up to page 6. From page, wait, I will check. From page 1.
Ma'am, is it in our book?
Sorry?
Is it in our book? This program?
No, this is not in your course material. That's why I have provided you a separate practical guide as a material. So,
How can we copy this, ma'am?
sorry?
How can we copy this?
Yes, you can copy it like this. So you have to select.
In this Zoom?
No, it is uploaded in your LMS.
Ah, okay, ma'am.
Yes. In the LMS, under the title Resource Materials for Practical Day Schools, I have uploaded this practical guide. The title is Practical Guide Lesson 1. So you can click on this link, then a separate document will be open. That is the practical guide we are going to use today. Okay, my dear
Okay,
students, do
ma'am.
you have any
Okay,
questions?
ma'am.
Okay. So I can give you 10 minutes to try this.
Excuse me, madam. Madam,
Yes, student.
madam, may try to do the following operations කියලා තියෙන්නේ. ඒ ටික කරන්න තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ නේ, madam.
පුතා මේ ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් එක රන් කළාද?
ඔව්, madam.
ඔව් රන් කළාම ආපු අවුට්පුට් එකේ අහනවා නේද? එකේ ඉඳන් 8 වෙනකන් ප්‍රශ්න ටිකක්.
රන් වෙන්නේ නැහැ, madam.
එරර්ස් එනවද?
ඔව්, madam.
එහෙනම් දැන් තියෙන ටාස්ක් එක තමයි එරර්ස් ටික ක්ලියර් කරන්න. එරර්ස් ටික ක්ලියර් කරන්න ඉස්සෙල්ලාම so read the errors one by one from the beginning.
Okay, madam.
Then try to resolve. then only you can do the questions given at the bottom of the program.
Yeah, madam. return 0.
මෙනු එකක් ඕපන් වෙන්නේ නැද්ද?
නෑ නේ madam.
හරි. මම එකපාරක් කරලා පෙන්නන්නම්.
hello madam.
Yes.
madam දැන් මේකේ මේ program එක run කරාම අපිට මේ enter your choice කිව්වම ඒ ලෙන list එකෙන් number එකක් select කරලා
ඔව්.
දුන්නාම enter value කියලා එනවනේ. එතකොට අපි කැමති value එකක්ද දෙන්න ඕන?
ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් එකට යටින් මම ප්‍රශ්න වගයක් දීලා තියෙනවා. අන්නේ ප්‍රශ්න ටිකට ගැලපෙන්න ඔයා මෙනු එක සිලෙක්ට් කරන්න උතනින්. ඒ එන මෙනු එක අනුව ඉල්ලන වැලියු එක මොකක්ද කියන එකත් මම ප්‍රශ්නෙම දීලා තියෙනවා.
madam.
madam screen එක reshare කරනවද?
Sorry. Sorry, I couldn't hear you clearly.
madam screen එක reshare කරනවද? මට මේ screen එක visible නැහැ.
හරි.
Thank you madam.
Okay.
madam
Yes.
madam මේ screen එක share කරලා පෙන්වන්නද madam? ඒකද එන්න ඕන කියලා පොඩ්ඩක් බලලා කියන්න පුළුවන්ද madam?
Hi. I'll start the explanation now.
Okay, madam.
So first of all, you have to open the code blocks IDE. So it takes few minutes to open the IDE. Yes, now it has opened without any clashes. Then go to the file menu and then select the new there and select the file in the submenu. If you click the submenu, then a dialog box, new form template dialog box is opening. There you have to select the empty file and click on Go button. In the next dialog box, please click on the next button and then you have to select the location that you are trying to save the your practical session. So I will create a document for the day today. And in that folder, I am saving it. My name is Singly Link List. And please check the full path of the file name is correct. After that, click on the finish button. Now an empty file is opening in the window. Then paste the coding you have copied. And save it. And check whether the file has saved with the correct extension. It should be a C file.
Excuse me, madam.
Yes.
Could you repeat it again? How to save the file?
Yes. First, create the empty file there. For that, click on the file menu. Then select the new item. Then you will be open a submenu. Within this submenu, select the file. Then select empty file option there and click on the go button. And click on the next button in the dialog box. Then in front of the text field that is linked for file name with full path, there is a button with 3 dots. So click on that button. Then select the location you need to save the file and give the name. After that, click on the save button. And now check whether the full path of the file name is correct. If it is correct, then click on the finish button. Now an empty file is opening in the IDE.
Ma'am,
Yes.
can't we use the empty file option directly? You can, in the file, then a new, then there's
Yes.
a file option there.
Yes,
Yeah.
you can use this option as well. When you are getting an empty file here, then you need to paste the coding that you have copied from the given practical guide. Someone is asking a question. She need to have the guide to create an empty file. So my dear student, once you have click on the file menu, then a list of menus will be displayed. The first list is new. The first list item is new. Click on new item. Then a submenu is displaying. On this submenu, click on file. And another option is selecting the empty file as well. So if you select the option file, then select the empty file in the files category. Then click on the go button and continue your process as I explained earlier. Okay, I think your question is solved now. And someone is asking about the practical test, if you are able to do the practical sessions properly, then the practical test will be easy because all of these are in same manner. Okay. So now you have copy paste the coding I have given you in the practical guide into the empty file. And now you are required to save it. So go to the file menu and click on save or save file as. And then the name you have given when you were creating the file was displayed here. And the file type is C/C++ files. It is automatically detected. Then select or click on the save button. Once you save this file with the correct C extension, then the keywords will be highlighted in blue color. And now you can see the coding in very interactive manner. So once you have saved the file properly, now you have to build the file. For that one, you have to click on the build menu. In the build menu, there is an option called build or control plus F9. So click on it. Then if you are having an error code, the errors will be displayed here. I think most of you are facing with these errors. The reason is you have copied the coding with the headers and footers. So check whether you have omit the footers and the footer numbers, page numbers which is appeared in the footer. Please remove all these unnecessary strings from your coding. So if you are having the pure coding, then the program will be build successful. If you have built the program successfully, then you need to run it. To run that build program, you have to click on the build menu and click on the run option in the build menu. Then the program will be run successfully. So if you run this program, your first output will be displayed as in this screen. In the output, you are given a main menu. In the main menu, they are displaying 8 options to choose. The options are insert in beginning, insert at last, insert at any random location, delete from beginning, delete from last, delete not after specified location. The seventh one is show, and the last option is exit.
Uh,
So
Madam,
select,
can you give me to select our program and do it with you?
sorry,
Can you give us a minute to
yes,
correct the errors and do it along with you?
yes, my dear student, no problem. I'm giving you few minutes to try out. And
Okay.
please come to this stage. So now 177 students have been joined in this session. So all the students, please try and come to this point. Then once you have requested, I will start the next explanations. Are you okay?
Yes, madam. Thank you.
Okay.
Madam, excuse me. Excuse me, ma'am.
Sorry?
KRC, Kandy region.
Yes. No problem. I will check the availability and let you know any schedule in the LMS. Is it okay?
Okay, madam. What is the procedure for lab booking? Are there any procedures or have to fill any forms like that? How can we get the permission?
Yes, I will check their availability and put the relevant dates on your LMS. Then in those days, you can go there and do the practicals.
Okay, madam.
Yes. First, I will check the availability of those centers
Okay.
and then put the available dates in the LMS.
Okay,
Then you
madam.
will be received any emails related that. You can go there on the dates which is displayed in the LMS and you can do the practicals on that day.
Okay, madam. Madam, may I kindly know that I will come on 5th of January, day after tomorrow, for the examination. After the examination, can I use the lab? After 2 p.m.
Yes, dear student, can you put your concern on the LMS as a message? Then we will consider those messages.
Okay, madam, sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Madam, in this one program, my lines from 60 is missing, and then I have is like from 59 to next number is 100.
Sorry, can you tell me the questions again?
It's not the question, like I'm doing the errors, okay, correcting error. I see 59th line is there, then next to it is 100th line.
Can you tell me the line number 50?
9.
59 is for void begin start.
Yeah, but see, can I I don't know how to show picture.
Wait, I will
On my video,
give the permission to share your screen.
Madam,
Yes, now you share your screen.
I'm doing in Zoom and Zoom in phone and the program in the laptop.
Okay.
Can I show video?
Okay, no problem.
Madam, we need to copy all the codes in the PDF.
Sorry, my dear student.
Ma'am,
You can see. Can you say this, madam?
I think 3 students are talking.
And then 100.
Your screen is not visible clearly.
ma'am,
My dear student, what is the function you are having the problem now? Can you tell me the name of the function?
No, I'm telling the number here is 59. Next 100, it should be like 60. That order, no? So here, when I see the errors from that to last correction, they are showing errors.
After 59, what is the line number you are getting?
100.
100. Okay. Can you see any plus mark in a box?
Plus mark?
Yes.
Where?
After the 59.
No.
If you are displaying a plus mark, then you need to click on it. Then the code will be extracted. Sorry, expanded. If not, yes, click on these plus marks. Then your codings will be displayed. Will you able to see the relevant lines now?
Still 18,
Click on these plus signs.
39, 45. Near 59, I don't have one.
What is the name of the function? Because your video is not clear for us. That's why we are unable to read.
Void begin search.
Dear, if you can take a picture of this and you can share as a photo.
Madam, do we need to copy all the codes in the PDF?
Yes, Aisha, do you have any question?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why can you see the picture?
Wait. Did you send it to the chat?
I'm just sharing it. We can send through the chat also. Did you see the picture?
Aisha? Aisha?
Yeah, madam.
Yes, please close the code blocks IDE and reopen it and try to see the coding. Hello, Ratnayaka. CD Ratnayaka. Can you hear me? Yes, my dear student, you have created a project, not an empty file. That's why you are having multiple mains. So please create an empty file first and paste your code in there. Then this error message will not be displayed again. Okay. Okay, is there anyone with having any other issues? If not, we can check the outputs. And after that, we can try out the theories related to these operations on singly linked list. Okay. If you're all okay, I can continue the session. So please give your feedback. Then I will start the explanation again.
Few more minutes.
Sorry.
Can you please wait few more minutes?
Dear student, your voice is in very far away. Can you read it loudly? Hello, Aisha.
Please wait few more minutes, madam.
Okay. No problem. My dear students, are you facing with any error? You can put a screenshot or image and put it on the chat.
Madam,
Yes.
Madam, I also received an error.
Yes, what
And
is there? Can you put an image on the chat?
I can share, Madam. I do it in
Okay.
my lab.
I think now you have the permission to share.
Madam,
Yes.
Madam, can you see it?
Yes. My dear student, do you have the experience with creating the main method?
Uh,
How we can create a main method? Can you tell me the syntax to create the main method?
include.
To create the main method, what are the codings we are writing? Yes.
Madam,
Here is the main method, isn't it? I have
yes.
circled it in pink color. So when you are creating a main method, your syntax should be void. Wait, I will change the color of the text. Void main. Then you need to open the rounded bracket and close it. After that, you need to open the curly bracket and close it. This is the syntax for main method. But here you have put a semicolon there, isn't it?
Yes. Madam, I can't see your
Annotation.
yes. Okay, now can. Okay, madam. Closing bracket එක දාලා.
Semicolon දාලා closing bracket ඇති අන්තිමට. Semicolon එක ඉස්සෙල්ලාම semicolon එක මකන්න. ඊට පස්සේ try කරන්න run කරන්න. ඒ කරනකොට ආයිත් errors එනවා නම් ඊට පස්සේ ඊළඟට තියෙන errors තමයි එන්නේ.
Okay, madam.
අපි errors check කරනකොට line by line check කරන්න පටන් ගන්න මුල ඉඳන්. ඔයාගේ error එකේ මුලින්ම තියෙන්නේ line number 18 වල error එකක් තියෙනවා කියලා. ඒ තමයි curly bracket එකේ. Expected identifier or open curly bracket before open token curly bracket token. ඒ කියන්නේ curly bracket එකට කලින් තමයි error එක තියෙන්නේ. error එක තමයි curly bracket එකට කලින් semicolon එකක් තියෙන්න බෑ. main method එකේ round bracket එක ඇරලා ගහුවට පස්සේ තමයි curly bracket එක අරින්න ඕනේ. එහෙනම් ඔයාගේ එතන error එක තියෙන පුතේ round bracket එක ගහුවට පස්සේ කියන්නේ parenthesis වලට පස්සේ semicolon දාපු එක. ඉස්සලා මේක ක්ලියර් කරලා run කරලා බලන්න. ඊට පස්සේ ඉතුරු errors එනවද කියලා බලන්න. ආවොත් ඒකින් එක try කරන්න. එහෙම තමයි අපි errors check කරන්නේ. I think all you have got the idea. If you are getting few errors in your error list, first try to correct the first error in the list. First, you need to read the error clearly with the line number. So, the line number is given here. So, first check the line number and read the description which is in the red color related to that line, and then try to solve it. After solving that error, then again build it and run the program. If that error is solved, then no problem. And then check whether you are facing with another errors. If you are facing with another errors, then again do the same procedure until the errors will be cleaned. And finally, you will be run the program properly and you will be seeing the relevant output. Okay.
Okay, madam. Thank you.
Welcome.
Madam, can you check my screenshot and let me know what is the error I made there?
Sorry, someone is asking any question. What is the name? Name is not appearing in the list.
Madam, can you check my screenshot and let me know?
Yes, sure. Share your screen, student.
I shared it, madam.
Please stop the sharing and try again. Then I think I can see your screen. Dear student, if you are facing an error, information message like this, then click on yours and build the program first.
Then?
In this coding, student, you haven't saved this file in C format. So first, click on File and click on Save As. Wait,
Okay, madam.
So I will show you. The error image that I shown previously is not displaying with the colors as shown here. It was just black color only. So check whether your file has been saved with the proper extension. First, there should be the file name, then .c. If .c is not displaying in the name, that means your file has not saved as a C file. So please go, in that case, please go to the file menu and click on the Save File As option here. Once you click on it, then the save file dialog box is displaying, and under the file name, the name you have given at the beginning will be displayed, and check whether the file type is shown as C/C++ files. If it is yes, then click on the save button. Then if you have already saved, then an confirm message will be displayed like this. This file has already exists. Do you want to replace it? I click on yes. Then the file will be saved again very nicely. Once you have saved this file, go to the build menu. Wait, it is not displayed because I have built the program previously. So I need to close that one. This is the output I was received at the last build. So I need to close it. Then only the build option will be displayed again. Once you click on the build menu, then click on the build or press Control key along with the F9 key. Then the program will be built. If it is built successfully, then the output will be like this. The 0 errors, 0 warnings. This is the statement that we can assure that your program is error free.
Madam, if my file is not saved in C++, that file, so what I have to do there?
Did you open an empty file and copy paste your coding?
Sorry, madam.
At the beginning?
I go to new, then file.
File, new, then sorry.
File.
Oh, yes, then file.
Then after empty file, there is a dialog
Yes,
box.
you have select the empty file.
Yeah, empty file.
Here the
Then,
file is C++ format.
yeah,
And you have click on go button.
go button.
Then you
Then
have to click on the next button, and you have given a place to save it.
yeah.
And your file name, I will
So,
get
madam,
yes,
here I have to give, I can give any name or I must
yes,
give simply list.
yes, you can give any name. But if you are a good programmer, please follow the good programming practices. So one such kind of practice is, please save the files with the meaningful one. Meaningful in the sense, the content of the file can be predict using the file name. Because today we are saving like A, B, 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 any name. But if you are opening this file at the end of the semester, then you can't remember what are the things included in the file called AAA. Therefore, try to save a file with a name which is predict what is containing in the file. Okay. So give any name here.
Then save.
If you are giving a file type here, the only file type showing here is all files. So click on it and click on the save button. Then the full path will be displayed in this text file. And then click on the finish.
Finish.
Then you need to copy and paste the coding here. Like this. Please copy the coding and paste it in the empty file. Then click on file save. If you click on file save, see my dear students, here the extension will not be shown there. That means this is a text file. So please save the file again using the save file as option. Then you will be seeing the file type as C/C++ files. And now click on save. Now see here, your extension will be added into the file. Are you okay?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so
Yes.
much.
Then
Check it.
debug it and run it. The registration number having 123553488. Your name is not included in your login name. Even though I have asked to rename the login, you didn't rename the login with the registration number, and after that, please display your name. So, my dear student, your issue, I think you have not saved the file properly. So try to save it as I explained previously and try to debug and run the program. Then Lakshika,
Yes, madam.
you have received the output.
Yes, ma'am. I run it.
Successfully. And my dear student, try to do the questions as the next steps.
Level got the output.
Sorry, Lakshika.
I'm Aisha. I got the output till you done the correction.
Okay. Nice to have it. Then there is another error. Let's see. Karuna Tilaka. Hello, Karuna Tilaka. GGTR Karuna Tilaka. Puta, can you hear me?
Yes, madam.
Yes. Did you copy paste the whole coding?
මැඩම් මේ කෝපි පේස්ට් වෙන නැති නිසා මම ආපහු එක ගැහුවා මේකේ කෝඩ් ඩොක්ස් එකේ.
Sorry, Puta. Can you
මම
read?
මේ ටයිප් කරලා එක ගත්තේ කෝපි පේස්ට් උනේ නැති නිසා.
ඔයා බාගෙට ටයිප් කරලා නේද රන් කළේ? සම්පූර්ණ දැන් ස්විච් එකේ කර්ලි බ්‍රැකට්ස් හරියට තාම වහලත් නැහැ. ලයින් නම්බර් 34 වෙනකන් නේ ඔයා කරලා තියෙන පුතේ. ඔව්. ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් එක උතන හරියට රන් වෙන්න නම් මේන් මෙතඩ් එක කම්ප්ලීට්ලි ලියලා තියෙන්නත් ඕනේ. ඔයාට කොපි පේස්ට් කරන්න බැරි වුණේ ඇයි?
මගේ මේ ටැබ් එකේ මැද ස්ක්‍රීන් එක පොඩ්ඩක් අවුල් ඒක නිසා අර කොපි වෙන්නේ නැහැ.
පුතා ඩවුන්ලෝඩ් කරගත්ත නේද ප්‍රැක්ටිකල් ගයිඩ් එක?
ඔව්.
එහෙමනම් ඒක බල හරියට සම්පූර්ණ කෝඩින් එක ටයිප් කරන්න ඉස්සෙල්ලාම මේන් මෙතඩ් එක ටයිප් කරලා රන් කරලා බලන්න. හරිද? Wait, I will show my screen. මේ තියෙන ඔයාගේ ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් එක. මේ ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් එකේ මෙන්න ඉස්සෙල්ලාම මෙන්න මේක තමයි මේන් මෙතඩ් එක මෙතනට වෙනවා. හරි. ඉස්සෙල්ලාම මේන් මෙතඩ් එක ඉන්සර්ට් ටයිප් කරලා රන් කරලා බලන්න මේන් මෙතඩ් එක රන් වෙනවා. ඔයාට එතකොට පළවෙනි error එකේයි begin insert කියලා මෙතඩ් එක ෆන්ක්ෂන් එකක් නැත කියලා. හරි. ඊට පස්සේ ඔන්න එයාව කෝල් කරලා ඒ මෙතඩ් එක ටයිප් කරන්න. ඒ මෙතඩ් එක මෙතන ඉඳන් මෙතනට වෙනකන් තියෙනවා. හරි. එහෙම 1 by 1 මේ ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් එකට අදාළ functions ටික run කරන්න. එතකොට පුතාගේ ඔය errors ටික නැති වෙයි. ඔතන ප්‍රශ්නේ තියෙන්නේ පුතාගේ සම්පූර්ණ කෝඩින් එක නැතිකම.
ඒක සම්පූර්ණයෙන් ඔක්කොම දැම්මේ නේද?
sorry දැන් දැම්මද?
ඔක්කොම ටයිප් කරේ නැහැ ඒකයි. හරි මැඩම් කළා බලන්න.
හා ප්‍රැක්ටිකල් ගයිඩ් එක يعني එක එක රන් කරන්න බෑ නම් සම්පූර්ණ කෝඩින් එක ටයිප් කරලා ඉවරලා රන් කරලා බලන්න.
හරි.
Okay, madam, can you show 60th row? Yes, sure, I will show you 60th one. Begin insert. This is the function to insert a node at the beginning. And one student is saying that the errors are not showing at the bottom of the IDE. That means, who is that student? Sirivardhana. Sirivardhana, is your screen is showing like this? Yes, Sirivardhana. Are you showing the screen like this one? If you are not showing any error messages at the bottom of the screen, then go to the menu view and click on logs, or click on or press the F2 button. Then you will be shown the outputs here, and the error messages, warnings, everything will be shown at the bottom. I think now Sirivardhana's problem has been solved.
Excuse me, madam.
Yes.
I have problem in 131 first line.
131. Is it in the for loop?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Can you show me the error, or can you send me an image? The reason is your string has been broken into 2 lines. Enter the location after which you want to insert. Whole thing should be in 1 line. Yes, take it into at the end of the previous line. Put the space there to space insert. Yes, here also the error is same. So take the every strings in the into the 1 line. I think then your errors will be solved. In 193 also, you will be displaying the same error.
Okay, madam. Thank you.
Okay, try it. Okay, my dear students, other than those errors we have discussed, do you experiencing with other errors? Are you facing with different types of errors?
Ma'am,
Yes.
why do we have to apply a semicolon after the curly bracket? Because the curly stop the code, right? So we don't have to add a semicolon.
Sorry, we put the curly brackets to show the margins of a function.
Yeah.
Yeah, so at the end of the function, we do not use the semicolon.
Yeah.
The semicolon is using to show the end of a statement, isn't it?
Yeah.
So closing curly bracket show the end of the function. Yes. So those two are using for two different activities.
So after the end of the function, what's the statement there? Is it the function?
After the end of any function, see here we can see that since this keyword void, we can understand that there is a function here because there is no any return value is returned in there. That's why we use the keyword void. And the name of the function is random insert. And there is open and closing rounded brackets there. Since there is nothing here inside the rounded brackets, we can say that there is no any arguments are using here. And this opening curly bracket shows that the beginning of the random insert function. And here you can see the blue color, light blue color highlighted close curly bracket. That shows the end of the random insert function. So within that area only, we are using the statements that we are using to show our operations.
Okay.
So at the end of each statement, we use the curly brackets, semicolon to show the end of the statement. Therefore, the compiler or interpreter can be understand that these statements will be end here.
I get that, but there are some places that we can see like curly brackets. There are semicolons before the curly brackets, like in line 7 at the beginning in the struct node.
Here.
That place.
Yes.
Why do we have to read?
Yes, this is not a function.
Okay.
And here we are using to define a structure. The node structure is using for this program. And in the your day school session, you have learned how we can create a node. Creating a node, we are using the keyword struct. And since this is a structure, and the syntax here is putting the semicolon after the curly bracket, since this is not a function. Yes.
So in structures, we have to put a semicolon at the end. uh,
Yes.
after the curly.
Yes. The
Okay.
syntax for creating a structure is first we need to put the keyword struct, then the name for the structure, and we need to open the curly bracket and close the curly bracket. Followed by the closing curly bracket, you need to put the semicolon. And within these curly brackets, we need to define the relevant what you call the relevant
statements or the body of the
not
structure.
statement, the relevant variable.
Variables.
Yes.
Are you okay? Yeah, I got it. Thank you. And I have another question. Okay.
Yes. Tell me.
Do we have to write type these kinds of codes at the practical exam, like these massive codes?
Yes, student try to understand the basic scenarios shown in this coding, and we are asking we can give scenarios like this, and we can ask you, please develop a singly linked list to insert an element into the at the beginning of the list. Like this, we can give you questions.
Yeah.
If you can understand this flow of these programs very clearly, then you will be have that knowledge to when you are working in the industry. So in the industry, you are giving just the scenario only. Then you need to think what are the loops we can use there, and what are the functions we need to create, and what should be included in the functions, and what are the structures we need to create. Those things you need to think alone. Nobody will be help you when you are working in the industry. Are you okay?
Yeah.
I'm not making afraid you. I am just telling the truth.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah. I got that.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Excuse me, madam.
Yes.
I have two command command line interfaces. Is there any problem in that?
Sorry, you are having two
command lines.
Okay, two CLIs. First one is for what? Can you share it?
Okay, ma'am. Right.
I stop the sharing now. So now you can share the screen. Yes, now you have shared a command line with main menu. So Inasha, what is the other command line?
There are two command lines are there.
Sorry?
There are two command lines are there. When I close it, I cannot close it there.
Can you show that the next one?
Yes, madam. Without, there's a blank there. Nothing is there.
Can you show us the full screen?
Full screen. This is the first command line. And the next one is this one.
Sorry, student, we can't see.
Madam, can you see that one?
Yes, there is the CLI with main menu now.
This one and another one is with an empty.
Did you run the same program twice?
First time I did run and build, then after build again.
I think it's better to close the code blocks and open it again. Then try to run the program. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, you have tried to run that program twice, no?
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Okay, my dear students, do you have any errors to share with us? Then others also can take understanding on them. Or shall we continue our discussion?
Okay, madam.
Yes, sure.
Excuse me, madam.
Yes.
For me, problem with the last line.
Last line. What is the problem? So can you share the screen? Okay. 227. Okay. What is the error? Two 26 error. Which function appears in last insert? Uncleared identifier. Why? Sorry, the student who was showing your error with the video will be gone.
මැඩම් මේකේ එක පොඩ්ඩක් කියන්න පුළුවන්ද?
Expect declaration of statement. 221 ලයින් එකේ තියෙන පුතාගේ while loop එක close කරපු curly bracket එක විතරයි. ඊට කලින් 213 ලයින් එකේ තියෙනවා else එක පටන් ගත්තු curly bracket එක. So you need to close that curly bracket in 222 line as well. ඊට පස්සේ void display කියන function එකේ curly bracket එක ඇරලා තියෙනවා 205 line එකේ. But you have not closed that curly bracket as well. බලන්න 221 line එක කියන්නේ error expected declaration or statement at end of input. ඒ කියන්නේ හරියට ස්ටේට්මන්ට් අවසන් කරලා නැහැ පුතා ඒකයි. දැන් ආයෙ බලන්න තව කොතනද අඩුපාඩුවක් තියෙන්නේ කියලා.
මැඩම් 223 ලයින් එක.
223ට පස්සේ බලන්න තව කර්ල් බ්‍රැකට් එකක් කොතනින් හරි ඉවර වෙලාව නැද්ද කියලා.
යටට චුට්ටක් ගෙනියන්නකෝ ඕක. නෑ නේද?
ඊට උඩ ෆන්ක්ෂන්ස් වල කර්ලි බ්‍රැකට්ස් හරියට වහලා ඇරලා තියෙනවා වහලා ඉවරද කියන එකක් චෙක් කරන්න ඔතනදී. මම ඊළඟට පුතාලට තව දෙයක් කියන්නම්. Another important thing or another good programming practice when you are doing any program using any language, please try to keep the indentation very clearly. Indentation. මොකද්ද indentation කියන්නේ? Yes. අචිනි කෝඩ් එකේ error එක check කරනකම් මම මගේ screen එක share කරලා පෙන්නන්නම් පුතේ. අචිනි sharing නවත්තන්න ඕනේ. එතකොටයි මට පෙන්නන්න පුළුවන්. So please stop the sharing and try to check whether you have closed all the open curly brackets. Huh? Okay. Puta, when you are doing coding using any language, try to keep the indentation. Indentation means, let's see here. If you go to the line number 212, then you can see that that function will be closed at 228 because other statements are inside that function, and you can see that which closing curly bracket is related to it. But if you are trying to write all the codings in line by line, then we can't see that which curly bracket is closed at which place. See here. Now see the difference between this highlighted coding and the coding which is circled in red color. The red color circled one can be understood very nicely, isn't it? Like this, always try to follow the good programming practices. Then not only you, others can also understand what you have done within this code segment, and where is the starting point of a loop, any control structure, and where is the end of that structure. Anyone can understand very clearly. This red color circled one is very nicely can we understand, rather than having a coding like this highlighted area. So when you are doing any exercises at home, try to have this indentation. Okay. Did you find the error? The student who has shared the screen previously?
No, madam. Not still.
I think the reason is a missing of curly bracket or semicolon. Did you check whether the previous curly brackets have been closed properly? Go and click on the closing brackets. Then you will be seeing where the opening bracket is located. Likewise, please try to check whether all the opening curly brackets has been or have been closed. And in the void display function, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs of curly brackets. And check whether the semicolons has been included in the relevant places. Okay, my dear students. What about others? Yes, since the time is passing very speedily, now we are going to see the outputs of this program. I think now you can see my screen. Left one is showing the code blocks coding, and the right one is showing the questions in the PDF. Are you visible those two screens?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, madam.
So now I am going to build the program. It has been built without any errors and without any warnings. Then I am going to run the program. So once you have run it, the coding will be displayed like this. Okay. Now your first question is insert value 1 into the list. So in the screen showing the main menu is showing the operations we can done using this program. So the first operation is inserting an element into the beginning. So that is the first question we need to answer. So I am going to select the choice as 1 and press the enter key on the keyboard. Then it is asking the value that should be entered. So value that should be entered is 1. 1. It is in the inverted commas in the question. So here I am entering 1. And then again the main menu is displaying. So now we are going to do the second question. Second question is we need to insert the value 2, number 2 as the last node. So the number 2 should not be at the beginning of the list. It should be the last item, last element. So to insert an element into the last, the menu we are given here is belongs to number 2. So my choice is number 2 here. Then the value I need to enter is again number 2 in the question paper. Then I enter the number 2 and press the enter button. Then again the main menu is showing. So what is the next step, next question we have to answer? The next question is insert value 3 after the first node in the list. So after the first node, we need to insert a number. That is number 3. To insert an element to after a given number of nodes, the option is showing in number 3. Insert at any random location. So my choice is number 3. Enter element value. My value is here in the question. My value is again number 3. Then it asking enter the location after which you want to insert. I want to insert this number 3 after the first node. No, in the question it's saying that after the first node. So here I am entering number 1 and press the enter button. Then it's showing that not inserted.
Excuse me, madam.
Yes.
Through a mistake, can we go back?
No. In this program, we can't undo any operation. If you have faced with an error or mistake, then close the program, the entire program, then after that run it again. Okay.
Okay, madam. Thank you.
Okay. After inserting number 3, after the first node, again the main menu is displaying. Let's see what is the operation we have to do. As the question number 4, we need to insert value 4 as the last node in the list. To enter an element into the last node, again my option is belongs to number 2. Therefore, I enter number 2 and my value is here. It's showing as number 4. So I entered number 4. and that node has been inserted successfully, and the program is showing the main menu again. So after inserting number 4 into the last node, then I am moving to the question number 5. It is asking to insert value 5 as the first node. So as the first node, we can add the element into the list using this menu, insert in beginning. So the number related to this option is number 1. So I put number 1. My value is 5. And that node has been inserted. And again, the main menu is showing. So I am moving to the 6th question. It asking to display all the values which is inserted up to now. Okay, now we have entered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the different places. So, as the 6th question, it is asking to display all the values. To display all the values, we can use the option called show. The number related to show is 7. So, I am entering number 7. Here. See, printing values. What are the values in the list? At the beginning, we have number 5, then 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the list.
Madam, if
Yes.
you don't mind, can you show again from the question 1 and go?
Question 1.
Yeah, from question 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes. This is the output for question 1. So when we run the program, it shows in the main menu up to now, up to the highlighted point. Since the first question is asking to enter the initial value into the list, I am using the first option. Therefore, I entered number 1 as my choice. Then the program is asking what is the value need to be inserted. In the question, the value is given as 1. So I type number 1 and press the enter button. Then the program has been added this number 1 into the list and has been shown a message that not inserted. Are you all okay?
Yes, madam. Thank you.
Okay. Then how the program looks like. So these are the statements that are asking the options from the user. Okay. So according to the option you have given, it runs each and every case in the switch. These are basic things you have learned in the C program. I am assuming that you have the basic knowledge. Okay. If you enter number 1 to insert an element into the list, then that number 1 is taken into the variable called choice. If the choice is equal 1, then the program is running the begin insert function. So begin insert function is displayed here. So it calls this function. So my dear students, when we are inserting an element into a linked list at the beginning, What was the theory you have learned in the day school, in your first day school? So here I have include that one into the note again for your reference. The note at the introduction, it shows an introduction to a node. Okay. For a node, there are two parts, data part and the link part. These are the knowledge you have already. The data part contains the information and the link part contains the address of the next node. So at the beginning of your C program, you need to create a node structure. So this is the syntax for creating node structure. And please read these notes. These notes explain about this syntax. Then in the note, I have explained the three types of insertion. We can add elements at the beginning of a list, at the end of a list, and after any node. Isn't it? So what happens when we are inserting an element into the beginning of the list? Here. This area shows you the coding and the explanation. Before going to the coding, please familiar with this figure. So usually, when we are creating the structure for a node, we creating the head also. Head is pointed to the first node. And this first part contains the information and the second part contains the address of the next node. So here you can see the last node. So at the last node there is no any node is linked it. Therefore it is null. The address of the next node is null. That's why we put a cross there. And if you are need to add a new item as the beginning of the list, that means you need to add it in between this head and the first node. Therefore, the previous link will be dropped and the new node will be added there. So what happened here is the head is pointed to the new node and the second part or the link part contains the address of the previously first node address. Okay. These are the two things we have to do. So I have explained those scenarios verbally in this description. So let's see how the steps can be followed to insert a new node at the beginning. So what we have to do? First, we have to allocate the space for the new node. That means we have to create a new node there. And we need to store the data part of this node. And it can be done using these two lines. Have been done this one in the coding? Here, within the function, this is the name of the new node, and this contains the value of the new item, and this new node is allocating memory. Okay. And then we need to assign the value of the new node into the data part of the newly created node. It has been done here because we need to take the value from the user. That's why you have shown the enter value output there. Here enter value is displaying as per the instruction here. And once we have entered the value as number 1, then that number 1 is assigned to the variable called item. And we are assigning that value to the data part of the newly created node. The name of the newly created node is PTR. Okay. Now the first step has been done. Then the second step. What it shows? Make the link part of the new node pointing to the existing first node of the list. This will be done using the following statement. So we need to make a link. අපි link එකක් හදන්න ඕනේ. Newly created node එකට අර head එකේ ඉඳන්. That means this new link should be created. Okay, that task is done by using this code segment. Let's see where it is located in the coding. It is located here. Okay. Once the new link has been created, what is the next step we want to do? We need to make the new node as the first node of the list. And that can be done using this code segment. That is in the 74th line. And finally, it has been shown that not inserted. That's why we are getting this output, not inserted. My dear students, are you all okay? Can you understand
madam.
what is the program is saying and how the output has been getting? How these two can be explained using this explanation? Can you understand those three things?
Yes, ma'am.
Then, okay. Then, in the practical guide, I have explained how we can insert an element at the end. So when we are adding an element to the end of a list, we have to consider two scenarios. So we need to use if else for this one. If this condition is satisfying, then we need to do some steps. If the second condition is satisfying, then we need to do other steps. So I have explained those two under the first case and the second case. Let's see, it is available in the coding. It is for the second option. Insert at last. Isn't it? Yes, insert at last. So it is in the case 2. Within the case 2, it is calling last insert function. Last insert function is located here. This one. So here you can see that we are checking whether the list is empty. If we are going to add an element to the empty list, then these 3 steps are working. If not, we have to find the last node and need to add a new node after that one. So these steps are clearly explained in these 2 cases. First case is for an empty list, and the second case is to add an existing list. Okay. This is how it works. I am not going to explain these things very deeply because you have learned these theories at your first day school. And in the next point, I have explained how we can insert a new node after a specific node or after a given node. And these codings are shown in where is your case? Here, case number 3. So let's see the case number 3. If case number 3 is executing, then it calls random insert function. So I am going to see the random insert function. The random insert function is here. This highlighted area shows the random insert function. First, it asks the value for a new element. Then it asks where to be added. So enter the location after which you want to insert. I have already run this function as well. So once you enter a location, then in this for loop, it is going to find that location, and after that location, new node will be inserted. If there is no chance to enter it, then it shows can't insert. If not, it will be inserted there and the message will be displayed that not inserted. So up to now, we have run our program. And finally, we have printed all the values in the list in the order it is located. Okay, after that,
Madam, can you show the answer for question 2, 3, and 4?
sure. Question number 2 is,
No, I'm asking that answer. Now you are showing that black color thing.
yes. The question is, insert value 2 into the last node. So, once you have inserted the first node, then it is showing the main menu again. Here, it is showing the main menu again. And the output screen will be stopped at the place I have highlighted. Since the second question is asking to enter a new node into the last node, your option should be number 2. Therefore, I have entered number 2 here. So once you have entered number 2, according to the coding, it is asking what is the value you need to enter. So in the question, it is saying that number 2 in the inverted comma to be inserted. Therefore, I typed number 2 and pressed the enter button. Then that node has been inserted. So after inserting that node, then the main menu will be displayed again. Up to now, the output will be shown. So what is the third question we have to do? The third question asking to enter a new value as the first node. As the first node in the list. That means we have to add the new node using option 1. Here I have used the third option.
It's after the first node, no?
Yes, after the first node. Sure, sorry. After the first node, here. Not as the first node. It should be after the first node. Therefore, the option should be number 3. Therefore, I type the choice as number 3. Then the program is asking what is the value. So my value should be number 3. Therefore, I entered the number 3 there. Then the program asks to where I need to enter the number 3. So I entered that number 3 should be entered after the first element. Therefore, after inserting it, the output shows that node is inserted successfully. Then again the main menu will be displayed. So in the fourth question, it is asking to enter the number 4 as the last node. That means I need to choose the second option. Therefore, I enter number 2. Then the program is asking what is the value. My value is 4. So the program has been entered that number 4 into the list very successfully. Therefore, this message is displaying. Followed by the message, the main menu is displaying again. Okay. Then I check the fifth question. Fifth question is inserting the number 5 as the first node. Therefore, I choose the option 1 again. And in the option 1, it is asking